Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to FlatOutRacing League Season 20, Round 21 at Austria, the Red Bull Ring. We got 1 light, we got 2 light, we got 3 light, we got 4 light, man, we got 5 lights, and away we go. Them lights went out pretty fast, but Mike's got a beautiful start. I got an alright start. TT didn't get the best of starts, but we're going into turn 1 looking nice and gingerly, not looking to get any front wing damage, as Luppy makes the move on the right hand side of me, as Max as well. And the lobby glitches out here. Yeah, car's just fucking moved all over the road. But Max goes a little bit deep in there, gets cut off by UK Demon as I make my move onto the right hand side. And we're not giving this position up as well. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you lap 1, so sit back, relax and enjoy. And if you got Mary Jane, light her up as I make my move on the right hand side. But there's a gaggle of cars there in front, but we get no wing damage still. As we see a bit of front wing fly off in the distance there. I think Max had to give me the position back as well because he overtook me under the yellow flags. I didn't quite see it last night, but it's the only reason why we're going to be slow there, as we got a car in front all over the fucking road. Jesus Christ. And we've got TT and another car coming into the pits there. We've got the season 19 champion a bit out wide on the last corner, so I'm making my opportunity to make up it on the inside of him. As we take that position, lovely, as we now chase UK Demon, but got to use the full ERS, man, because we know the season 19 champion doesn't want to lose positions like that, especially to Tambo First Blood. As he makes a move up on the inside, we see them red arrows, got to give the position, got to give him a lot of room. He is fighting it out for the season 20 championship, so we don't want to cause him any trouble or cause him any damage. So we have skipped to our lap 4, ladies and gentlemen, as we are onto the back of UK Demon, but a slight error there. Sees the season 19 champion make his move to the left hand side, so we're not going to fight him there. We're not going to fight him there. Well done, the Fluky. A lovely position taken and gained into P8 as he drives off in the distance. We are going to bring you on a skip onto lap 5 there now, ladies and gentlemen. The Fluky coming into the pits. Thank God I didn't get extended track limits for that then. But we have got Max behind. He's running on the mediums. And we've got Deadly Jason in front with UK Demon. So we have skip you forward to lap 9. We are in P8. We have caught onto the back of UK Demon and Deadly Jason. Deadly Jason there. I think he's the highest runner on the mediums. I'm not too sure. As UK Demon used his light switch to get past Deadly Jason then. So we're going to make nothing come about of this. If we are going to bring you on a skip now, ladies and gentlemen, onto lap 11. Coming onto lap 12 as UK Demon is pulling into the pits. And we've got the season 18 champion behind us. That's Cully. So we've got the DRS and we're going to make the move on Deadly Jason. We're not close enough, but Cully is close enough to make the move on me as he moves to the right hand side and down on the inside. But I get absolute lovely traction off that first corner. But we're not going to fight him here because we know Cully's going to use the ERS to get past. And there he goes now, ladies and gentlemen. Set up the move for Deadly Jason. But I braked way too deep. So that opportunity went by. But we know he's running out of ERS, Deadly Jason. You can see that red blinking light on the back of the car. So we're going to use the full battery. Move to the right hand side. There's Deadly Jason putting up a fight. Because this is a big fight for third in the championship. As Deadly sits at the top of the helm of that big old fight in the top. So he is still on the inside. I still see the red arrows. So got to give him the room. Got to give him the room. It looks like to funnel in, but he makes that move again. And I lose the back end. Out of all this race, all of practice, all of qualifying, never lost the back end. And then all of a sudden, just lose it. Like, yeah, there was nothing I could do. So we are lap 13 now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look back at Max. He is 8 tenths behind. As we are going to make the move on Deadly Jason. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you move to the right hand side of him. Oh, we got Luppy has left the session. Brings out a VSC. I hit the inside of that curb. Deadly Jason hits the back of me. I did not notice that in the race. I only had noticed it when I watched the video back when he messaged yeah, definitely did not mean to do that, Deadly Jason. I was just looking to get the move done on you. The VSC come out, and I just hit the inside. It definitely was my fault. Any penalties come my way, I'll take it gladly, you know. But we are back onto racing speed. We can't focus on that. He did get a time penalty as well, and he did have to serve it in the pits. So it ruined his race a bit, but he did say he went on the hards, which ruined it even more. But, you know, yeah, sorry. As we are bringing you on a skip now, ladies and gentlemen, on to lap 15. We are in P4, as we've got Cully diving into the pits. Shea Bentos Pies into the pits. I exceeded track limits there by a margin, a fucking hair fraction over the white. Fuck off. As we've got Dino next over chasing down as we are on lap 16. He's 8 seconds in front as we are going to bring on a skip there. As Dino's pitted, we are in lap 19. We are first place, but we've got Shea Bentos Pies and Fuller, the two men who have already pitted behind us. As we can see, Shea Bentos right behind us. It's an absolute beautiful name, that. Shea Bentos Pies, absolute beautiful. As he moves to the right hand side, we're not going to put much of a fight here because we're not in his race. We are in the race with Max there. That's the person we need to stay in front of. And now we've got Fuller behind as old man Barry joined the session there. I thought it was someone leaving and maybe a VSC or a safety car, but it wasn't. So I accidentally missed that corner there as we got Fuller right on my gearbox now. I thought Fuller was going to use the ERS and to overtake me here. Look, he's to the right hand side, but no, he funnels in. So I'm like, right, he's funneling in. He'll do me down on the start finish straight. I know I'm not in his race, so I'm not going to put up much of a fucking fight. As I got exceeded track limits as well and got my first time penalty, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I wasn't going to put up a fight here. He's not in my race. I know, smart driving. I know he's not racing me. As old man Barry now left the session, the wanker. Yeah, as I move to the right, yeah, I knew he wasn't in my race, ladies and gentlemen. We are on lap 20. We are scheduled to pit on lap 21. But as you can see there on the Delta in the middle of the car, there's a red ring above the fuel mixture. That is the tyres wearing on ice skating thin. As we got Max at 3.7 behind. So Jeff has chimed in there. The tyres have deteriorated. If you did not hear him, we know they're deteriorating. We are going to check them right now. And they are. So we are not going to push to lap 21. We are going to pit in on this lap. We're not going to risk it for the biscuit. We are running high. We are running a good strategy. We are one stopping. As you can see there, lap 21 on that Delta. If you can see it back on this YouTube. But we are boxing this lap. And full of message last night, someone took out the pit board. Well, I did not know that until like now. I'm like, where's the pit board? I thought the line was further on. So yeah, I got a 5-second fucking speeding in the pit lane. How do you manage to take out that pit board sign? How do you manage to take out that fucking pit board sign? Honest to God. It's like, yeah, I've done practice and that, and I know where to brake, and yeah, you get a fucking feel of it like that. But yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was last night, and this is lap 22. We are in P8, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you've got Mary Jane, light her up, because this is my fastest lap of the race. Not the fastest, but my fastest, as we are going to bring you on the FlatOutRacing League points is from Azerbaijan from the last race, so not this race. As we got Daff at 678 and Luppy at 674. So Luppy's out of this race, so the Fluky, the season 19 champion, all he needs to do is pick up maximum points and it'll take it down into Silverstone, which is going to be absolutely beautiful for the season 20 championship. It can fully be a back-to-back champion, or will Luppy get his grasp on that fucking trophy for the first time? I'm thinking it's for the first time anyway, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not in that fight. We're in the fight for P3 with Deadly, Mass, Cully, Fuller, myself, and maybe Dino's in that fight as well. But Deadly Jason at 454, Mass at 453, Cully at 436, Fuller at 434, and myself at 424. And that's the fastest lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen. As we are going to bring you on a skip now onto the end of lap 20. Near towards the end of lap 23 as we're caught onto the season 19 champion. Like I said, he's fighting it out for the season 20 championship, so we're not going to cause him any problems or any troubles as we hit the ERS and move to the right hand side. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad he doesn't fight and doesn't put up a fight for that. It would have been hard anyway for him. As Dino next door goes out wide, has a poor last corner, and then me with a supreme traction and tyre grip. Yes, making that move look easy. But no moves easy in Flat Out Racing League. You have to fight for every position, and every position gained is a position won and earned. As now we are chasing Raphael 1 down, and that probably didn't make no sense, but anyway. As we're deep into that corner, a little bit too deep, but trying to push these rubbers, these softs, to the maximum, as we are on to the end of lap 24 now, ladies and gentlemen, as we have caught onto the back of Raphael just a little bit. Now we're going to blast ERS full rich in ERS, DRS, the whole shebang, as we move to the right hand side. The Daniel Ricciardo move on the late braking. Did we pull it off? Yes we do. We don't upset Raphael out like that, but yeah, the move had to be done, as we're now chasing Cully at 4.8 and Fuller at 13 seconds, but he has an 11 second time penalty, as I can't get my words out, as it's only heating up on lap 25. 11 laps to go now, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to bring you on a skip. As we've got a blue flag from JJ in front, but he moves out the way, no problem, but that's not why we bring you back. We bring you back because Cully is now at 2.5 and Fuller at 9 seconds. But the person in 6th place pitted on the exact same lap as me, and he's 6.1 behind Raphael, and Raphael's nearly 5 seconds behind me. So we've got to keep pushing because we know Max is fast. He did catch me up in the first stint, as we bring you on a skip now onto lap 35, and we are going to leave you on board for these last 2 laps now, ladies and gentlemen. As we're going to show you the deficit, we've got a 5 second. Hovering at 5 seconds at Max there, as I look back, and I know Max is pushing because he sees the time penalties at the side there. He knows I've got 8 seconds, he knows he can jump me, as we caught up to Fuller at 4.9, so 5 seconds. We know we're jumping him, we know we are jumping him at the end. Can't get my words out, you know, but it's heating up on the last 2 laps. I'm giving it everything I've got, everything. There's nothing in the fuel mixture. There's literally nothing in the battery, as I'm blitzing it off every fucking single corner that I want to. We've got Cully, the season 18 champion, at 2.5. We are catching Fuller at 4.4, so a big gain on this lap. We know we're getting him on the last lap. I think Shea Bentos Pies is the man in first place and driving off, maybe with a victory, but we don't know the time penalties that Shea Bentos Pies got, and I love that name. As we round the last corner on the penultimate lap. I think you said penultimate lap. Well, here we are on the final lap now, ladies and gentlemen. As we have got a 5.1. No, down onto 4, 5 towards Max behind. We're all looking at that. We know we're getting points on Fuller for this 3rd in the championship. We may have cost Deadly Jason his 3rd, but we've got Cully spun out. And he reset to track. Did you see the car glitch in my fucking screen? That shit me up like that. That really shit me up. Yeah, he reset to track. You know there's a rule on that Cully. You can't reset to track. You have to turn round. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're not too fussed on that, as we are looking for 2nd place off our own merit. We are getting a podium position off our own merit here, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see on the left hand side, Shea Bentos Pies with no time penalties, so he definitely is finishing in first place as he come across the line. Take first Shea Bentos Pies, but we are looking at Fuller there, and we've got JJ on the inside there. Definitely did not see him, wondering what the yellow lights were. A poor last corner, but we're giving it the full beans as we're looking towards Max there, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set in 2nd place. Tambo first. We're going to say Tambo first blood. Best finish yet, but we did get pushed down into P3. So unlucky on that. Yeah, stupid fucking 5 second time penalty because someone took out the pit board sign. Absolute tool. Driver of the day was Max. Well done. He did start in front of me on the grid. I think P14 and I was 15. Yeah, Shea Bentos Pies, Max and myself. 1, 2, 3. So didn't get handed that P3. It was gifted off my own merit. I take that lovely into the fight for 3rd place. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the home of British Motorsports next week. So like, follow, subscribe, and you know me, I'm Tambo First Blood, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.